The message for Bola Ahmed Tinubu is clear. Nigeria will never be a one-party state. Aka. Peter Aka, a member of the Nigerian Democratic Congress (NDC), has said Nigeria will not become a one-party state, urging citizens to participate actively in the 2027 general elections. Speaking during an interview on Symphony TV on Saturday, June 27, 2026, Aka maintained that opposition parties would field candidates in the election, dismissing suggestions that the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) will face no credible challenge. The message for Bola Tinubu is clear. Nigeria will never be a one-party state, he said. Aka argued that any government confident in its performance should welcome free, fair and credible elections. Yes, if you are really confident in what you are doing, the way all of you are claiming that, oh, he's doing well, oh, blah, 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 prove it. And you should not be afraid to welcome a free and fair credible elections. He urged Nigerians to obtain their permanent voters card, PVCs, vote and ensure that every legitimate ballot is counted. He also called on the judiciary and other democratic institutions to uphold the rule of law, stressing that credible electoral processes are essential to Nigeria's democracy. Aka encouraged citizens not to be discouraged by the country's challenges, saying political change can only be achieved peacefully through the ballot box. He added that preserving Nigeria's unity should take precedence over the pursuit of political power. Okay? Daniel says illegality cannot bring illegality, and all illegal parties that carrying Obi and Atiku name has no place in our political atmosphere. Just a talk rubbish. Who is illegal? It is your president that is illegal. Tade Gashi says a country that is full of hatred, no love, as in the hatred is so much. Too much. Alright, in FRM says we are heading to the right direction. APC time is finished. At Tennyson says Ada is not APC. You hear now, Tinubu carry the case go court. What was Ada is not APC? As Kasim says noisemaker. Okay, Stanley says you are right, bros, but Nigeria has not only become bad, but also rotten. Hence, anything can happen. Kano Okoro says, now my brother, Tinubu's undue reckless and subterranean interference with the electoral system is becoming excessive, which has to be checked and stopped by the citizenry. Tinubu is not the sole owner of this useless country, Nigeria. All of us citizens are, and therefore must rise stoutly to defend democracy by resisting any attempt to deregister any political factory. About this party, okay. Using all these idiotic, weak and slavish so-called judges, the so-called citizens should bury their heads in shame, okay? Mumi says, of course, Nigeria can't be a one-party state, and those registered and INEC-recognized party should live up to constitutional standard required. Otherwise, INEC should deregister them. So also, associations that couldn't meet up with the registration standard and requirements should all go back to the drawing board. Do the needful and stop crying wolf where there is none. I beg, go and sit down. So who told you they did not do the standard thing that they are meant to do? It is well. As Ultimate says, it hurts me seeing some Yoruba young Nigerians supporting this bad Tinubu government because of tribalism. I'm telling you, I've seen a lot. Educated ones though, that are supporting Tinubu. Like, how? How can you be supporting this kind of a bad person? Bad leader? It is well. NDC says NDC had at least 3 subsisting court cases since 2025. This clueless liar-in-chief from Aguleri died into it. Here, Tinubu is the cause. Well, all of you should go and just sit down. Okay, Chekube says the judiciary has been affected with corruption and nepotism, hence it has nothing to offer in growing our democracy. At Dina says it's not possible. He only wants to use the system to gain the second term because of the hard policies that he has to risk at his own expense to bring the country to his feet. So, are you on your feet like this? Is the country on his feet? Country where water won't carry go. What is it? Which hard policies? People are very funny. Victoria Augustine says any corrupt society that practices one-party system is doomed forever. Nigerians should be careful not continue allowing what has been allowed during Jonathan to happen again. As Joseph says, Tinubu may not have forced anyone to his party, but it appeared that he is using the judiciary to nullify a registered party he perceived to be a threat to his re-election. Of course now. particularly any political party PU is in. He should be aware that no one pressured for or threatened APC and should stop interfering in other political party affairs. But he should be reminded that this time, no back doors to victory. If he's thinking in that direction, he has failed already before the election. Atanda says this guy that used to state and capital, they pay him 2,000 naira. Is the most useless human being. What do you know about democracy? What do you know about democracy? Lodo. At Love says Tinubu is the enemy of Nigerians. Just to let you know that this is not how democracy is being run. This is witchcraft, yes, operating in Nigeria. Take it or leave it. I'm telling you. Articular says noisemaker. Oh, he's a noisemaker. No wahala. Valentine says freedom to speak is part of democratic norms. But as for 2027 presidential election, INEC have not registered the party that will defeat APC. Oh, really? They play. Adeba said, please go back to your content creation and on the world and Nigerian current affairs. Would you access Tinubu going for second term or not? INEC chairman is the answer. Larry says the reason for all the politics APC is playing in Nigeria is fear because they know they are failed Nigerians and Nigerian. APC, you said your candidate is the best in Nigeria's history. Please go to the contest the way Goodluck allowed you in 2015. Please stop all these schemes, maneuvering and manipulations. Okechukwu says, you are right, brother. Charles Odime says, talking can't help the youth solve the problem or get back what belongs to them in the hands of criminal and bandits. Okay, Kevin says, another ad will become drug addicts defending his crony. You are such a useless man. Who is Tinubu? Did he win the election in 2023? He's a criminal, but useless people like you keep supporting him because of ethnic sentiments. Mad people everywhere, I'm telling you. Says, well, Brown dress, social media talk is free. That is when nobody like you will open his mouth to talk to Tinubu. Aka is a nobody. You, who knows you? Brown George. Finished commenter, always commenting. Nobody knows him. Is a nobody. Does anybody know you? It is well with all of you. Bisala says, Aka, you better pack and look forward to solve your party issue than coming online and say trash. No be only party. Okay. Femio says, Nigeria has never been a one-party country before. Today, tomorrow, and forever. So, what's the issue? He never said Nigeria is a one-party state. He said it is heading to a one-party state because the way Tinubu is going, that is what they want. But it will not happen. That's what he's saying. Is English too hard for you people to comprehend? Oh, wow, my listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.